All right, we have arrived. We are home at the home of the Tiki Man.
Yeah,
Tiki Man Radio for the Tiki Bar Summer Party.
That's right.
Tell us, Danny, what could possibly go wrong today?
Anything. But, you know, it's going to be okay. No matter what happens from here on out, we're going to have fun.
All right. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, everybody. Another beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the original hippie chick right to my side.
Oh, I'm not beautiful today.
You're the beautiful original hippie chick.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fabulous.
Yeah, still partying, huh?
Well, I'm still drunk.
You're lying. You're lying.
Yeah, Verona Corona is in the studio.
I'm not. I am on.
You're live, baby.
No, I'm not sure about that.
Surfing Sally is in the studio this morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Rick
I
Scatino.
survived.
Yeah. Mark the Perryhead Bowman, and Uncle Alex. R.G. Wells run here somewhere. Here we go. So we had a great time, and Marty Nickel is traveling this morning, and he said he was listening. And thank you so much, Marty, for being here at the big party yesterday. It's about time to get you up here. You and David put on a hell of a show, and man, we had a lot of people here.
I hope they had a good time. I know I had a fabulous time with them being here, and we got to dance at our favorite song.
We did, yeah.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Everyone was feeling fine. Summer's here. Tiki time. Yeah. We got margaritas, mojitos. We got mud snipes too. We got a little bit of wine and a whole lot of brew. Oh yeah. All right. Summer's here. Tiki time. Make it good. We got margaritas, mojitos. We got mud slides too. Got a little bit of wine and a whole lot of brew. All right. Summer's here and it's tiki time. A Tiki Man Radio, baby.
You mentioned on the show that you've been doing this live show every Sunday morning for 4 years now?
4 years, a Sunday morning show, a little over 4 years, really. Started out as a 1 hour show, then it went to a 2 hour show, and there's been many a Sundays we went 3 or 4. Just depends on
Today
what's
was
going
almost
on.
3, I think, right?
I think so, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
How'd you get started in the whole radio thing?
Well, a lot of people know a good friend of mine, John Buskell, owned a radio station, Tiki Island Radio, and so he and I became really good friends. I became a part of the show. Started doing happy hour shows. Then it was just natural for us to launch Tiki Man Radio because Tiki Island Radio was really a Polynesian style type music.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to focus on the trop rock.
Right. Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this? I think, people ask me that all the time because it's time consuming. It's there's a lot of money involved in this. We need sponsorships to really make things work well. But I really think it comes out of the passion of good friends and the music. For years, this Tiki bar we're sitting here was the center point of where people came from for a tropical environment.
Right.
So they
In Tennessee.
In Tennessee. We built the Tiki bar, and then 15 years ago or whatever, people just started calling. They were like, "Oh, you're that Tiki guy. You're that Tiki man." Yeah, that's me. So it just kind of stuck. So when we went into radio, it was just natural for us to. Everybody just always called me the Tiki man because of the Tiki bar.
Right. So you're now getting paid to show up at festivals and stuff, and
that's right. We don't do free stuff anymore.
Nice.
We did that. Like any new business, new radio show, new venture, whatever. You've got to go out and invest your time. Right. You got to go do the free festivals, do the shows. Every show I did, every show I could. From here to Key West, and to get the name out there. And then when we launched Tiki Man Radio, it was confusing for people to separate the name Tiki Island Radio, right, Tiki Man Radio. So that went out for that took about a year and a half to really get the branding out there with Tiki Man Radio. Right. But I think the more involved we got with the trop rock side of things, people started recognizing what we were doing. So to answer your question, I mean it's clearly just a passion for music. Nobody's getting rich in radio.
Yeah, or trop rock for that matter.
Yeah, so that's right.
This morning, good morning to you. Hope you're doing fabulous this morning. But so are you? Where are you headed from here, man? You're like a gypsy now.
I'm going back to Huntsville today. I got dogs.
Oh, you got dogs.
And then a couple of shows in Huntsville, just going on. It's kind of slow right now. I'm still prepping for the move, which is probably going to be delayed a little bit till probably a little bit later, at the end of the summer. But really, the big thing coming up is my Pirates and Poets tour in August, kicking off around the 9th of August, and then that will culminate at Gulf Coast Days in New Orleans. So I'm playing there on the 25th.
Well, that's going to be cool.
So that's a great. It's really like a party girl warm up. It's like last year it was 2 days. I think this year is 3 days. Matt Hoggett's going to be there. Jim Asbel.
Matt who?
Don't lose him in the crowd.
Bob Duran will be there.
Cool.
Good buddy Bob.
Yeah.
A bunch of other folks will be there too. I'm not sure who else, but Jerry Diaz will be there obviously, and Bert Hebert from Texas as well.
Yeah.
He'll most likely be playing there.
Bill and Debbie Hass says hello to you.
Good morning, Bill and Debbie.
They're going to be here next weekend.
Here in Tennessee? I got a new song coming out too, new single.
Is that the song that you were singing last night? There was a song you were singing last night that I'd never heard you sing before.
Oh, the Beach of My Life?
Yeah.
No, not that one. That one will be out. That's the next one I'm going to work on.
Dreaming all winter, snow white sands and bare feet. Plowing my way through the dirty snow, piled up on the cold concrete. Down to my last pair of socks that doesn't have a hole in it. And all the rest have been inside. I think I know what that's about. I need a beach in my life, little time with my wife, away from the job and breaking up dog fights. I need to lay in the sand, the drink in my hand, far from those city lights. I need a beach in my life where the coconut and ice mixed with the rum makes you feel real nice. Every night is just like tonight. I need a beach in my life.
So I think, there's a lot of people that define trop rock in one way or the other, whatever. To me, it's always been an escapism.
Right.
There's no politics involved. There's no religion most of the time, and it's really about taking you to that paradise, and that can be whatever that is. That could be your fishing boat in the lake. It could be your tiki bar in your backyard. It could be Key West. It could be Belize.
or my Road to Paradise.
Or your Road to
series.
Paradise series.
Or Trop Rock Odyssey.
Right, Sunset in Anna Marie Island, who doesn't like that? So whatever paradise is to you, that's what the music does. And you're right, it's a very family, traveling type. Everybody's friends, and there's, for the most part, everybody gets along. They help each other out. They do this, they do that, and so it's an amazing thing to be involved in. I like being a part of it, obviously.
Me too.
Me, I became a parrot head 6 years ago, whatever it was, and long before I got into radio, and I liked. It's a little unknown fact about the parrot heads. Not only are they just great people, and you go into any town, they're willing to help you out, put you up, and put on a concert, do whatever, invite you into their house. But they're all doing individual charities,
right?
Around the world, and I like that. I think there's a point where you feel like you need to give back, and that's why I joined the Parrot Heads, and then the trop rock came after becoming a Parrot Head. You discover Jimmy Buffett, you discover Parrot Heads, and then you discover the trop rock world.
Yeah.
The chocolate bar really came out of the Tiki bar growing, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and then I built a small bar. That bar in there went through different phases and has grown each time, just like this. And it really came out to be a place to get in out of the winter, once Tiki Bar season was over with, really to continue the party.
Right, yeah.
And then it just continued to grow.
To escape.
Yeah, to escape. It started out as like a four bar stool bar, and then it went to about 8, and then I tore the whole thing down one time and just built it all the way across the room. Yeah. So it was.
How much money you got invested in frames? It's like 200, 300 pictures of them.
If I'd have known I was going to build all of this,
maybe 400.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you talking about the picture frames on the wall?
Yeah,
There's 400 and I don't know. I used to know the number. It's over 450 picture frames on the wall. Yeah. All sitting in a certain spot, and I'm a little bit of a.
It's perfect. It's on a grid system.
Yeah.
By God.
By God, how the hell are you?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling pretty good considering.
I know that's right. Man, y'all were having a hell of a jam session last night, and I tell people all the time, some of the best times I've ever had with all of my friends in the that we travel around with is the jam sessions after the concerts. Everybody's on their game, right? Whoever's playing, they're checking everything. I'm usually doing radio. I got to watch the meters. I got to do all this stuff. We pack all that stuff up. We're sitting around like we were yesterday around the pool, around the Tiki Bar, and y'all break out the guitars. Those are always fun times.
Yeah, me and Danny.
Love is an anchor time at the still today. I have my ship and all the flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Today there's no use in me, like your voice is calling. Whatever are you and me, cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl. Oh, Lord, can I know? And you know where I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and dive beside the seabed with a tin cup for a chalice. Fill it up with red wine. I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. I love this song. Yeah, with a tin cup for a chalice. Fill it up with red wine. I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine.
Danny Rosado. He's finally made it over here. Yeah, I said hello to him. He's over at the chocolate bar there. Yeah. He says, "Good morning."
Yeah, and I do thank you for banging out the drinking down in Mexico. It's doing
Absolutely.
pretty good for me.
Yeah. Rick Scatino, man, these guys were rocking the stage last night with a jam session, man.
These guys are so great. They can just play anything.
Yeah, you guys sounding pretty good, man. Really cool having you here, man. Finally making it up to Tennessee.
Yeah. First up on the road to paradise.
That's right. That's what we like. You know, Jimmy Parrish did that. He had a big tour. He went all the way out to California and back. This was his very first stop. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But so you headed up to Canada, man.
Yep. Right after this.
Yeah.
I'll be heading up to Toronto to hang out with a very talented singer-songwriter and artist named M.E. Law.
Yeah. I remember meeting her down in Anna Marie Island.
Yeah. And the two of us are going to go up to Verona's place on the 29th, I believe, and play some music up there at her party.
Fantastic.
There you go. There you go.
All right, Tiki man, it's been really cool. I've been here for a couple of days. I'm sure it's going to end up being 3 or 4 little segments on my YouTube page.
Sounds good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here.
We'll see y'all again soon.
See you down the road.
On the road to paradise.
That was cool.